Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and for this one, gonna be reviewing Frozen 2. That's right, Frozen 2. I gotta say, cause let me talk a little bit about the first Frozen, cause I remember, cause me and my family we saw the first Frozen film in theaters, and we really enjoyed it. Like, everything that was going on, the songs, its funny moments and emotional moments here and there, just really good. And with Frozen 2, I gotta say, it was actually pretty decent. It was actually not that bad. Because, everything in it still just like had the original had with with the story, the animation to it, the songs, it's funny and emotional parts here and there. Yeah, and so, because the opening to it, we kind of just like with the last the first Frozen film, it opens with them, Elsa and Anna, young kids and such, and their father tells them a story and such, and then like their mother sings a song to them, and actually, because the song is all is found. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a pretty nice song. And then because we cut to years later, and Elsa is kind of hearing this singing, like, oh, I forget the note for it, like how it goes, but she keeps hearing it off and on until she finds it. And also, like, there's the next song number, because some things never change, and almost all the cast have sing this, because Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and Kristoff, they sing it and such, one after the other, I guess. And what's funny is that when we first see Olaf, he's enjoying the sun and such, and not even melting, Unlike the last Frozen film, because he was kind of melting, but then, like, Elsa gave him, like, a special cloud or something, like, yeah, where did it go in the second one? He doesn't have it. And I think throughout the Frozen short films, But anyway, so yeah, that. And so, like, and then they also, I love that, when I was watching it, I think one of my favorite scenes is when they played charades, one, like, it's just, like, Anna and Olaf, knowing Olaf, he can make the shape of anything, he even makes the shape of a mouse, which is, well, resemble Mickey Mouse, I think it's pretty obvious. And that's when Elsa, she kind of hears the singing again, and Anna's just thinking, oh, emotional, distracted, and it's funny. And that's when they call it a night, and that's when, like, Elsa and Anna, like, they kind of cuddle and such in bed, and, like, they kind of sing, sing a song or whatever, just how their mother sang a song to them to put them to sleep or something like that, I don't know, but that's when they're asleep, and that's when Elsa wakes up hearing that, and that's a big number from that film, because I think, yeah, the song has become very popular and up past Let It Go, I don't know, but Into the Unknown, and yeah, it is a pretty good song. I think it's pretty obvious that the songs that Elsa has, Elsa's songs could be are probably the best ones in there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, oh, the top and best ones of all time. I'm just, if you guys know what I'm trying to say, Into the Unknown, it is a really beautiful song. It is. That's when, like, some kind of disaster hits, like, the waterfalls and everything else, like, they kind of stop and disappear, and, like, disaster strikes, on air. Oh God, what's the name of that town? I forget. It should be so easy to remember. But you guys know what I'm talking. You guys let me know in the comment section, because seriously, I cannot. How hard can that for me to remember to remember that name? It should be so easy. If it does, then I'll say it. If it pops in my head during this review, so I hope so. But their town gets disaster struck the rock trolls come in, tells them what's going on, and like and then like there's a and then they Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven, they go off on an adventure, I guess, searching for something or whatever. And that's when Olaf has his song "When I'm Older," and good old, lovable Olaf and such. He'd of course have to get his song number. And it's a pretty fun and entertaining song, and it's funny moments here and there. And so they stumble upon some citizens, and that's when like Olaf calms them down, like tells them the story of everything that goes on, tells the story like a montage of him telling of the events of the first Frozen film and up to what has happened in this one so far. And they understand, and I forget what that guy says, but but blah blah, but he did that or something. I forget what he says. But also kind of, and also like Kristoff, throughout most of the film at least, like Kristoff is wanting and trying to propose to Anna, and then he has his own song number. Like, first off, the first one he has, I really can't remember that much, but reindeers are better than people, and then there's Lost in the Woods, and yeah, the song Kristoff's song number is actually pretty good. It's very touching, I think, of how much love and such he has for Anna and feelings to it. Just that's pretty good. And then later on, because like those giant rock kind of monsters or whatever, giant rock giants, they kind of attack and such. And then there's this like big fire kind of creature or whatever, but it's like a little cute and lizard and such that makes friends with Elsa. And yeah, the lizard can hear the that. And that's when like Elsa, well actually, because Elsa and Anna, they come across the shipwreck, the ship that their parents were on, where their ship got hit by the ocean. It was a shipwreck and such. And that's when Elsa and Anna, because Anna wants to help and join Elsa on something that Elsa has to do, but Elsa makes an ice boat and sends Anna and Olaf away. She doesn't want them to get hurt or anything like that. And, Anna and Olaf saying, you have every right to be mad and such, And they come across the rock giants, and Anna tells Olaf to the rock giants are asleep, and that's when they come across a waterfall. And what's funny is that Anna tells Olaf, try not to scream, and they go down the waterfall, and Olaf makes a soft, but I mean, it's a waterfall. I don't think he'd really scream that much. Because, it's just a waterfall. You get what I'm saying, But, also, the secret. Actually, this wasn't the first trailer for Frozen 2, where Elsa is trying to, use her powers to like walk and run through the ocean, But waterfalls keep coming. She keeps trying until like this like magical kind of like ice kind of creature, magical horse, or whatever comes in, and then rides the horse, and actually they become friends, and that's when another song number for Elsa, and of course, this one is a pretty good one too. Show Yourself, and man, just that sequence, that song number, beautiful. Like the animation, the visuals, like the magic, everything going on, and as she goes in, like her mother is there, kind of there, and because of the ice walls and such, even. And I love that part, and what I love is like in the part, Elsa's kind of breaking down crying but still singing. You see that because her reaction, her kind of getting emotional and crying, just still singing. It's amazing, and Elsa kind of like, and after the song number, she then sees like events from the past, like in the first Frozen film, and like her her big song number from the first one, Let It Go, and I think she's like, you know, whatever. And then Hans is right there and just, she's kind of like, punches it, and like, it breaks and shatters. It's funny. Well, Hans deserves that. You know, Hans was a big jerk and big butthole in the first one, so, and evil, you know what I'm saying? And then comes across her grandfather, and yeah, and just her grandfather was not like, you know, how, I guess, what her father was, like being afraid and destroying magic or stuff like that, you know. And that's when she passes it on to Anna to show her, you know, to show her that. And that's when, like, Elsa kind of gets frozen and such, freezes up, and you know, Anna, you know, and it's a kind of a sad part because, like, also Olaf kind of disappears, like, kind of snow is kind of coming out and such, whatever, and like he's dissolving or whatever, and like, you know, you're gonna have to continue this without me, you know. And, you know, Anna's on her own, and yet, and Anna's song number, the next right thing, and yeah, that's a pretty good song for Anna. She does, yeah, she has a pretty good song number. And that's when she goes to wake up the rock giants to have her chase him down. Kristoff and Sven come in, and that's when, I forget, I guess they restore magic or something. I really can't remember, but, you know, everything is okay now. I can't remember that much now. And everything's fine. Elsa's unfrozen. She goes back to where Anna is, everything. And Olaf has returned, you know, and oh yeah, that's where Elsa says, you know, do you want to build a snowman? What, you know? And restores Olaf back to normal. And also, of course, Sven and Kristoff, you know, and Kristoff finally proposes to Anna, and Disney did a good job of that, because that's how every, like, women and such would react, because when their boyfriend, whatever, gets down one knee and proposes, and Anna, her reaction, her getting emotional is a nice detail there. It's perfect, you know. Good job. Well done. And yeah, of course, she says yes. They're now engaged, and now they, like, become queen and king and such, you know. Even Olaf gets dressed and such, you know. Pretty funny. And that's when, like, Elsa kind of is, like, stays behind, like, kind of like a queen and such to, like, those people or something. I kind of forget, but, you know, I'm sure you guys get the detail. And that's when she rides with her horse and, like, goes back to where she was, I guess, to do something. And that's when that last shot where she's riding and such, and, you know, and then boom, I guess the logo shows, and, you know, it's the end, you know. And yeah, Frozen 2, I gotta say, it's really good, you know. I enjoyed it, and it's a great sequel to Frozen, being a very, very good and popular and successful Disney animated film, you know. I guess surpassing The Lion King, or however you say it, but, you know. But yeah, again, as I said, Frozen 2, it's a really great sequel, a really good film, and being a sequel to one of Disney's recent successful films, you know, and it's true, you know. But anyway, so if that said, you know, I'd give Frozen 2, I don't know, I'd give it 8 out of 10 stars. That's still good. So yeah, Frozen 2, I'd give it, Frozen 2, 8 out of 10 stars. As I said, it's a really great Disney animated film, and for it being a sequel to one of its big successes, Frozen, etc., you know, you get the idea. And you guys let me know what you think of Frozen 2, because again, for me, I enjoy it, and it's really good. Everything about it, from the characters, the animation, the story, and the songs, just amazing. I love it. So again, 8 out of 10 stars for Frozen 2. Hope you enjoyed this review video. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video / review video. Take care, and peace out.